Hello, everyone. This is Stephen Williams with Blue Book Milwaukee, and we're going to talk about some of the businesses that have requested their free chip. If you haven't gotten yours, you need to click the link that's either below this video or above it, or somewhere where this video is going. You can go to bluebookmke.com and click the button for the free USB drive poker chip. This will help you if you're looking to advertise your business and generate more leads on Facebook or on Google. Also, let me tell you about what happened with one of my clients that's using Google pay per call. We got him so many calls for his towing business that we had to turn the advertisement off. He had made a ton of money throughout the day, throughout the whole week, but he just was overwhelmed with how many calls that were coming in. And so that just goes to show that with the way that we do this, this is for people that are really trying to grow their business. A lot of people talk about trying to grow their business, but we're actually helping businesses do it, and we don't accept working with any people that are lazy or that don't want to go out there and hustle. And yes, he's going to be turning his campaign back on. It's just that he's going to rework his logistics on how he's going to serve all of those calls that are coming in. Now, here is one of them that came in. I'm not going to mention the business name or the individual. I'm just going to talk about what they do. It says that they specialize in residential and commercial renovations, fire, wind, water restoration services are also available. This would be an excellent one for Facebook, would also be an excellent one for Google. And the way that you would attack this is that you would, rather than showing, telling people what you do, because they're going to know that either by the business name or by any advertisement that you would run. A better way to actually market this service would be to show what you have done, and that way it'll put in people's mind that if they ever need your services, that they can contact you. And then also, if they need your services right now, they can go ahead and contact you. But you do not need to be selling them right away. You need to be selling them on becoming a lead. And so using Facebook, a simple lead system could be put in place, showing people your work, also showing people different things that you've done regarding fire and wind damage and water restoration. You know, you could show examples of what other people's homes look like, and then you have the after photos. But you would have to set that funnel up in a way to where you're educating them, not trying to sell them. The next one is they have a personal concierge service, and the way I understand that is that they go out and do things. Basically, they go out and do things for other people that they don't want to do. So this would be another one. I believe that this one would work better on Facebook as an introductory of a service that is available, educating the consumers about what you do, and then getting leads and then doing follow-ups on those leads. The next one we have here is a residential real estate brokerage. They said that they're doing well on PPC, and that's because probably the way that they are getting all of their leads, it could be that people are more used to going for their services. I don't know exactly what, specifically what real estate services they're doing, but it's probably because they are, people are more used to either looking in the phone book or doing a quick search, and they want that immediate service. That could be why you're doing better on Google pay per click rather than Facebook. Facebook is more of an introductory type advertisement where you're introducing people to it. So you could have the same result, but it's going to take you a longer time because you have to first introduce them to your business and to your service and to the need of it, and then you gradually educate them with your lead follow-up system on using your services. The next one is a coaching. This person has a coaching business and they want to arrange seminars. This one does really well on Facebook. You've probably seen a ton of these being advertised. The same thing, introductory type to get people that are interested in either you arranging them for them, you can market to the business owners that are in the seminar business or that want to do seminars or need someone for event type planning, and then you would educate them on what you can do, what you've done for other people, and then you would give them a call, follow up, and see if they needed your services. Now, one thing that I want to make clear with all of these, with any business, and I see these mistakes all the time. I even see it. I used to make these mistakes when I first started advertising on Facebook and on Google. Well, less likely with Google, but more on Facebook, is that the targeting is not right on there. You have to target your customer, and the way to do that is to, and I'm going to use the board here. The way to do that, the way that I do it, is you need to figure out what is your best customer. And when you, the problem that we as business owners have, and I do this all the time. My wife and daughter tell me this because when I'm trying to teach somebody something, I'll be skipping over things because I already know it, and it's because when you're the business owner, you know everything. So it's when you explain it to people, you explain it from we explain it from our point of view, which is we expect people to know what we know. You have to explain your product and services from their perspective. And the first step to doing that is to figure out what is your best customer. What do they like to do? So like to do equals what they like on Facebook. That's what you do. So if a person likes to go to the movies, you could pick a whole bunch of movie titles and show your ad to everyone that's liked those movies, and you would do a lot better in targeting. Let's go, for example, for the coaching business. For everyone that is let's just say Tony Robbins, because he's the biggest one that's out there. So you want to show even people that are in the seminar business are going to like Tony Robbins. You're going to get both people that like going to seminars and people that like Tony Robbins because they want to be like Tony Robbins and put on seminars. So you would target those. So what you have to do is you have to build a list of what your best customer is. What do they like? What do they like to do? What do they like to read? All of that stuff, and then you list it, and then you target your advertisements for that. And then you'll know if you get it right because Facebook is going to give you what's called a quality score. And when you have that quality score, or they call it relevance score, and it's from zero to 10. You rarely see a 0, so you could say it's a 1 to 10. You need to, at minimum, get a 7 for all of your ads, 7 and up. And so when you run your ad and more than 500 people see your ad, and if you don't have a 7 or higher relevance score, you might as well turn that ad off because you're not hitting the right people. So you could have, and that's what most people have, is they have an excellent product or service. They're either going to have a problem getting leads, but the problem with getting leads is usually starts with because they didn't identify who their best customer was. And then when they kept running the ad, they had a low quality score or a low relevance score. So you're showing an ad, it's like you're just throwing money at people that are not even interested in what you're offering them. So that is the number one thing that you have to do, and that has to do with targeting. So when you're making your ads, you're going to want to make sure that you're targeting your best customer. And this is the simplest way to do it, is to make a list of everything they like, what they like to do, what they like to read, everything that you believe that they would be interested in, and that's how you're going to get as close to that as possible. The other thing that I want to talk about is when it comes to people that are pretending to be in business and people that are not pretending to be in business. or people that are pretending to be in business and people that are hustling and are doing everything to make their business succeed. We're working and we're almost finished with a sales funnel for the name of the company is Forget Me Not Hair Extensions.com. That's the website. Um, this young lady, when she came in, she was not sure of herself, number one. And then number two, she was kind of apprehensive because it did cost a lot of money for us to put that system together. Before even advertising, we put together a full sales funnel system for her business. But as she's been working through the process and we've been getting everything done and working with her, her confidence level is very high. And the next step with her is, and it's what I tell all of my customers, is that when you turn on your ads, you're going to have to do the follow up on those leads. Just like the towing guy, when all of those people called, we had a list of all the calls because we record and track all of the calls that go to our clients from the advertisements that we're managing, and we could see them, all the calls that we're going through. So if you're not there for your business, if you're not answering the phone, if you're not following up on leads, it doesn't matter how good of a campaign you put together or that we put together, it's not going to be successful. So it's very important to make your mind up. If you're going to be successful in business, you need to make your mind up and you need to go for it 100%, or you're going to just find yourself one day on the sideline with your business going out of business. And we see plenty of that happening. So that's it for today's video. And I want to remind you, make sure that you get your secret chip. You do not need us to make this work. I'm showing you the exact sales funnel that we use for our clients on Facebook, an exact sales funnel or the pay-per-call campaign that we set up for our customers using Google. So if you have any questions or if you want to put your comments under this video, we'll answer them. If you want to reach out to us, you can give us a call at 262-880-6964. Thanks.